Lifting the range top. This video is meant to be a representation only. Labor should be performed by licensed plumber or service technician. Be sure to turn off the water and electrical supply before performing work on the range. Check the areas surrounding the range top surface for enough clearance to allow the range top to pivot. The range may need to be pulled slightly forward before starting this procedure. The tools required for this procedure are a flathead screwdriver, a 7mm nut driver, a large adjustable wrench, a medium-sized towel. Remove all loose items from the range top surface, including the accessories, the grates, the burner assemblies, and the vent covers. Remove the vent covers by sliding each cover to one side to compress one of the spring clips, then lift the free end up out of the vent opening. Start detaching the range top by removing the slotted screws next to every burner opening. Open the oven doors at either end of the range to access under the venting, then loosen the two 7mm hex through bolts at each end of the control panel. They should drop less than an inch once they are loose. Lay a towel down at the bottom of the multi-cooker cabinet to absorb any potential drips from the drain tube. Remove the stainless cover plate mounted in front of the drain valve tubing under the multi-cooker. Disconnect the overflow drain flex tube from the drain piping. Save the small fiber washer that may drop out from the overflow drain flex tubing connection. Close the drain valve, then disconnect the drain valve piping from the connection joint at the bottom of the tub and lay it down onto the towel. Make sure the multi-cooker tub and overflow drain tube does not catch on any of the chassis components or wiring at the front of the tub while pivoting the top up. Make sure to position the bottom tip of the kickstand against a part of the chassis that will not move or shift from the weight of the cooktop. While lowering the range top, carefully swing the kickstand into a clear area and be mindful of the tub and flex tubing against the chassis components and wires. Also make sure to slide the top forward to help align the burner screw holes. Reconnect the drain valve tubing. Make sure the drain tube is seated in the pitch bracket at the rear of the cupboard, then fully tighten the connection joint. Make sure to insert the fiber washer when reconnecting and tightening the drain flex tube joint. Then fully tighten the connection. Replace the stainless cover plate in front of the drain tubing. Make sure both rear tabs of the cover plate slide above the cupboard ceiling panel. The drain flex pipe may need to be slightly bent rearward to position the cover plate and align the bolt hole. Open the drain valve and check for any joint leaks or drips. The towel from the cupboard floor can now be removed. Align each through bolt by lifting up on each corner of the top to see the through bolt nuts to start the threads. Then fully tighten the bolts at each corner to anchor the top. The cupboard doors can now be closed. Align each brass slide nut with each screw hole on the range top. You can also use a screwdriver as a handle to manipulate the burner towers to help align the brass slide nuts. Then tighten each slotted screw next to every burner opening. Each burner screw will slightly pull down the range top as they are tightened and secured. Replace the vent covers by compressing the spring tab on one end to fit the other side in the vent cutout opening. Then replace the burner assemblies, the burner grates, and any cooktop option items or accessory items like the butcher block.